Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dineo Matlabane and you, my darling, yes, you are tuned into Becoming Dineo M. Now, of course, if you're new to this channel, take a minute to pause. Make sure that you subscribe to this beautiful channel so that you can fall part of this lovely family because we are lovely. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining in. So today's video, guys, or rather on this video, I am cooking 7 colors. As we all know, 7 colors is a traditional South African food in a way. Not traditional per se, but it's one of the traditional foods in South Africa where we just cook a meal that has ingredients that has a lot of colors. And yeah, there are no rules when it comes to this meal. So you can have your starches. I don't know how many starches you can have on this plate. Sometimes you have dumpling, samp, and you know, rice, and you also have potato salad. You have what do you have? Butternut, you have cream spinach, you have cabbage, you have oxtail, you have chicken. So it's just one of those dishes where you can just, you know, have fun, you know, guilty pleasures in a way. So it's a South African dish that, yeah, there are no rules when it comes to it, but has to be different vibrant colors. It's a very vibrant dish, okay, a plate with vibrant colors. Did not have enough space to continue recording, but yeah, I thought I should do a voiceover. So I started with seasoning my oxtail with, I first washed it, of course, then I seasoned with black pepper, salt, and as you can see there, at the back I do have my other spices. That's your paprika, your curry powder, as well as your cumin powder. I also decided to go ahead with some white pepper as well. There are my 3 spices that I just mentioned. I hope I'll have enough time to just put subtitles there at the bottom of the screen, or rather put the list of ingredients. I'll see what I'll do. So there I am seasoning my oxtail thoroughly. I make sure that I give it a good seasoning. Rub, rub, rub. And there you go. I just don't like touching meat with my own hands. So yeah, I did go ahead and use a spoon. I'm also making samp, by the way. As you can see, I just washed it, then just put it in the stove for a few, I guess an hour or so. And then that blackness that you can see there, you guys, that is sugar. So I did, usually when I cook my my oxtail, I like to caramelize my my oxtail. So usually I put sugar, I put oil, then once it browns, once the sugar browns, then that's when I go ahead with my my oxtail. Got my oxtail all in there, sizzling, sizzling, sizzling. Now I'm going to turn over my oxtail. So I'm basically, what I'm doing here, I'm just browning my oxtail before I can just put all the liquids. I prefer to brown it first just to get extra flavor from, a concentrated flavor from the oxtail. So that's just a method that I usually do. However, that's optional. Some people prefer to boil it first, but yeah. Then I cutting my veggies, prepare my onions, my pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, as well as my garlic. Choppity choppity chop. So with this method, you guys, you can use whatever vegetables you have, hey? Like, you don't have to necessarily use the ones that I have, so, or the ones that I'm using. So any vegetable that you have. So the nicest thing about making an oxtail or stew, you can just go ahead and use whatever ingredients that you have. You don't have to be using strictly the ones that I'm using, you guys. Just do you, improvise, whatever you have. There's my oxtail, nice and brown. So I'm just going to transfer it to a different bowl so that I can fry my onions and peppers. Looks all good and caramelized. Please do not wash your pot. Use the very same pot. You need that flavor. You really do need it. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my onions and peppers. Also saute. Don't forget to put your salt and pepper. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just a little bit of salt and pepper. And you can also go ahead and use the same spices that you used to season your oxtail. Once the onions and peppers are now sauteed according to my liking, or they've browned, I'm just gonna go ahead and add garlic. You don't want to add garlic in the beginning because it will burn. And then there I am again, going back with the oxtail. Ooh, juicy. Also guys, let me know if you enjoy these recordings. I sometimes don't like the voice and the sound of my voice, but yeah, it is what it is. In this situation I was just forced because I don't have enough space. Give them a good mix. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my red wine. I think it's a cup or half a cup of red wine. This part is totally optional, you guys. You can go ahead and just use a stock only instead. So usually with a stock, guys, I would advise that you start with one stock first, and yeah, you'll just go ahead and add more towards the end, because with stock, you guys, it can be salty, so rather add. You can't take away, but you can always add. Give it a good mix and then pour it into your stew, or rather your oxtail. Everything in there, child. Give it a good stir, then cover your pot for I don't know, I think I cooked it for like a good 2 hours. If you have a pressure cooker, that's much better, but yeah, for me, I don't have a pressure cooker. No, actually, so then I went ahead to prepare my cream spinach. So my spinach is all washed and chopped, and then there are my onions, mushrooms, peppers. Again, in this situation I do not use green pepper. I don't like green pepper in in cream spinach. That's Fefe making her noodles as she couldn't wait for the food. She was very hungry. Put in butter in the pot. Now I'm preparing my veggies. Butter in the pot. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my mushrooms, onions, as well as peppers. Give it a good mix. Don't forget to add your pepper and salt again. It's very important, you guys, to season every stage. So you don't have to season a lot. So there's my pepper. I already had my salt in there. Give it a good mixy. Now I am preparing my butternut. So I'm just gonna cut the whole butternut in half. You must get yourself a good knife, you guys. So I'm just gonna scoop out all the seeds. Oh, you better make sure that your butternut is washed, by the way. Put it on a pan. Sorry, put it on a pan. pan, then just give it a good rub. Make sure your whole butternut is coated.
So heavy.
So I was using one hand to record and one hand to work. So yeah, it was a bit challenging for me, but there you go. So now I've steamed my spinach up until it's green. So you need it to have that vibrant green color. You don't want to overcook it. Add your garlic into your veggies. I love garlic, you guys. You can always skip this part of garlic, but I love garlic. Mix. And if your spinach is too thick, you can always chop it up with a spoon. It's now soft, so yeah. Add a butter or olive oil, you guys. If you want to be more healthier, go with olive oil. At this point, I just missed eating good food, okay? Like your traditional South African food, man. There's my spinach looking all vibrant. Add butter again, or olive oil, whatever you want to use. Flour. Now we're making a roux, okay, for your cream spinach. So usually with a roux, you know, guys, you go with butter, flour. If you have white pepper, you add a little bit of white pepper and your milk, and you give it a good stir. And also with your roux, guys, just make sure it's proportioned properly, because with mine, I think I made my roux was just too much, and then my spinach was just too little. So yeah, the cream was just too much. And I'm just gonna add a bit of cream. Oh, sorry, spinach first. I go in with my spinach. Give it a good mix. As you can see, before I added the spinach, I could have just scooped out a bit of that roux so that it doesn't drown my spinach, because I still wanted that green vibrant color, but it was more creamy than, you know, the vibrant color that I wanted. I went ahead and I added more cream. Give it a good mix. As you can see, my cream spinach is so creamy, you guys. This was so delicious. I kid you not. Like, this was so delicious, and it smelled so good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add cream of mushroom because my roux seemed a bit watery. And back to my oxtail, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a few carrots because I like my oxtail with carrots. I don't know, just something about oxtail and carrots going together, so I just enjoy that. If you don't have carrots, you can always skip this part. As you can see, I was struggling to mix because I had one hand, guys. So now I'm making my coleslaw. Coleslaw, you can make it however, you guys. So I just shredded my cabbage very thinly so, and then my onions, as well as that's coriander. Why do I keep on showing you guys these lemons? But anyways, I thought it would be aesthetically pleasing. And then I showed you guys I forgot to show you guys how I made my beetroot, but you just basically just boil your beetroot until soft. Chop it, onion, lemon / vinegar, whatever. Now my butternut is all good, you guys. You can see the juices are even like sliding out. They just look so good. Nice vibrant color. So the best thing, guys, to get your butternut to not be watery or lose its color is to just grill it. That's the secret. You see people with like nice butternut, not that brownish one. I don't like that brownish color on the butternut. It was too hot. But yeah, just scoop out everything and make sure you don't take the brown parts, because it's going to change the color of your butternut. Scoop, 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 scoop everything out, you guys. We don't want to be wasting. Scoop everything out. As you can see, the color, all beautiful and bright. If you have gloves, you guys, you can use gloves, hey? I was just being in Bokoto here, so use gloves, please, because this thing was super hot. I kept on taking breaks even. That's how hot it was. So now I'm just gonna mash it. I did add a bit of garlic, just a teeny witty, and there we go again with the butter, guys. You can still skip the part where you put the butter, but like I did say, I wanted that full experience. As you can see, nice, thick, not watery, and vibrant, very bright color. Now let's go back to my Samp. So I'm gonna use a crema or cremora if you're in South Africa, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add a good amount of cremora or crema into my Samp. Just make sure you leave a little bit of liquid. Add your butter mix, and then also add your aromat or seasoning salt if you are in other countries. Seasoning salt. Then you add your cream of mushroom. That will just help to thicken up your Samp, as well as give it a good creamy mushroomy flavor. I did leave in a bit of water, just that it's at the bottom. You won't be able to see it, but it does help to cook the powdery flavor. There's my oxtail already off the bone. Yummy, yummy, yumminess, you guys. This was so good, hey? Like, after cooking my oxtail with red wine, the first time I actually cooked my oxtail with red wine, I just never went back. Oh, look at this creamy Samp. Back to the oxtail, star of the dish. There's my creamy, what do you call this? Creamy mushroom.
No, what's the necklace? And looks like I have somebody's ring.
So today, you guys, okay, I just showed you my meal, so I'm just gonna taste. So my plate is already a mess. I took pictures, but yeah, This is the cream spinach, potato cream spinach, yeah. And this is the butternut, and this is oxtail samp. This is beetroot as well as coleslaw. So yeah, you guys, I just want to taste when I'm with you. I want you guys to see my reaction when I taste. By the way, guys, this is the following day. Yesterday I did cook. It was a Sunday. I was very tired, so I decided, you know what, I'll just taste the following day when we have when we finish off our leftovers. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my spinach, cream spinach, as well as butternut. So anyways, you guys, let me just quickly do an outro because the space on my phone is legit just sabotaging me. But thank you so much for tuning in, and please, if you haven't, like and subscribe. And so please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. The food was super delicious. It's just unfortunate I couldn't taste on camera. Mwah.